live.
Do you want this now?
Good evening. Welcome to the May 14th, 2024 Village of Bolingbrook Board Meeting. Before we proceed, if you would like to address the board, we do have forms in the back or up front for you to fill out for our clerk. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, which this evening will be led by Mike Martin. Please join us.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Mike, and welcome back.
Good and bad.
I always know it's summer when you come back, Mike. Madam Clerk, can you call the roll, please?
Yes, Madam Mayor. Trustee Zarate? Here. Trustee Quintero?
Here.
Trustee Kelly? Here. Trustee Lawler?
Here.
Trustee Doris?
Here.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Here.
Thank you. Next, we have approval of the minutes. May I please have a motion to approve the minutes of our regular meeting, April 23rd, 2024?
So moved. Second.
Trustee Quintero, second Trustee Doris. Any additions, deletions, or corrections? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Motion carries. Next, we have approval of agenda. Mr. Seckley, are there any changes to this evening's agenda?
The only change I will note is that I, Ross Seckler, am filling in as village attorney for this evening.
Thank you very much and welcome. We're so glad to have you. May I please have a motion to approve this evening's agenda?
So moved. Second.
Trustee Lawler, second Trustee Carpenzano. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Motion carries. We have no approval of or appointments to boards or commissions this evening. We have quite a few presentations, so we're going to start with the Arbor Day coloring contest winners. We had an amazing event here for the Arbor Day with tree planting and other activities to celebrate the beginning of spring. Would the Chair of the Beautification Commission, Maria Velasquez Cloco, and all commissioners please join me. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening.
Good evening, good evening.
All right. You get to speak. I know how much you enjoy that. I'll hold this.
Thank you.
All right. Can you tell us a little bit about what we're doing here, the contest, the award winners?
Well,
Share.
good evening, everybody, and congratulations to all of you. Thank you for coming. You guys are so cute. We did the Arbor Day. We brought it back, the Arbor Day coloring contest. We brought it back, and it's just so nice to get the kids involved instead of looking at their iPad, their phone or whatnot. Look at all that art. Look at how talented Bolingbrook is. So we celebrated Arbor Day, and trees are important. There was even one that gave a report, so our commissioners got involved. This is a lot of our beautification commission here, and I'm so proud of them. And they also helped pick these trees out too. So, but congratulations to all of you. So, okay, well, right now we have Commissioner Teresa Hill.
Hello, yeah.
This is Commissioner Mary Hoffman. This is my daughter who just graduated college, Kiana. This is Ronnie Sapalo, Commissioner Ronnie Sapalo. These are matriarchs and patriarchs, I'll tell you that right now. Our new Commissioner, Lorraine Sateka. Patriarch Commissioner Rich Sahala. Definite patriarch over there. My vice chair, my right-hand man, my wingman, Scott Fagus. And he's my left hand too, so that's Commissioner Mike Ryan, or Reens, I'm sorry about that, Mike. But yeah, this is most of us, but we are so happy to be doing this for Bolingbrook. We are so honored to be under the wing of one of the most greatest mayors in the world, so. Yep, she is, she's my mentor, so.
Awesome. All right. What are we doing?
So what
I'm
we're
here to
doing
help.
today, we're going to be, let's see, we have age category. We're going to do 3 to 5. We have age category 3 to 5, 6 to 8, 9 to 13, and 14 to 18. So we're going to congratulate and award your prize, and you have a whole bunch of goodies in there, so enjoy them. So 3 to 5 years, first place is a $25 gift card, and that would be for Sadia, age 4. Can you come on up? please. Thank you. Congratulations, Sadia. Very good job. And I remember you at Arbor Day, you were going, Happy Arbor Day. Thank you, Commissioner Rich.
No. Stay here. Okay, let's put this right here, so I can see if there's anything in it I want, and we're gonna.
3 to 5 years. Second place winner's $20 gift card is Ainsley Craig. Can you please come up, Ainsley? Congratulations. Great job. Good job, Ainsley. Third prize is, in the 3 to 5 years, is Magnolia James DiOrio. Not sure if she's going to be here. Okay. Fourth prize, and the last person. Oh, she is? Magnolia? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Fourth place is Rahat. First of all, congratulations, Magnolia. So I know I think she was trying to make it, but fourth place is, for $10 gift card, is Rahat Talo'oi, age 3. Thank you, Commissioner Lorraine. Congratulations.
Right here, hold this like this. There we go. We're gonna put this right here next to you. Thank you. We're gonna put this right here next to you. Don't worry, I won't take it. I might say I will, but I won't for real.
And that's the age 3 to 5 years category that we have. Congratulations, 3 to 5 year olds. Excellent job.
Turn this around like this. No, stand in front of your picture. Turn around this way.
Adorable. You guys are adorable. You're doing great. That's including the mayor as well.
Good? All right, now take your bag. Before I do, hold your bag. Go back to mom and dad. Thank you. Thank you.
Next category, we have ages 6 to 8. So first place in 6 to 8 is Sadiq, $25 gift card. Go there.
Stand right there. You're gonna hold this like this. Oh, don't cover your first place.
Congratulations, Sadiq.
Stay there.
Second
No
place.
peeking.
Second place is Evelyn, $20 gift card. Congratulations. Come on up. Where's Evelyn? Thank you, Commissioner Mary.
Hold it just like that. There you go.
Go ahead. Yes. Congratulations. Great job. Thank you, Commissioner Mary. Third place is Demi, $15 gift card. Congratulations, Demi. Awesome. Thank you, Commissioner Teresa.
Scoot over a little bit this way so we can get Lenny in the picture. There we go. There
You guys look so adorable. And fourth place is Elvis, $10 gift card. Thank you, Commissioner Mike. Terrific job there, Elvis. Spectacular. So cute.
Great job.
Great job. So that would be the congratulations, 68-year-olds. Next category is 9 to 13-year-olds. First place is Jorge, aka JB, $50 gift card.
He's absent. Do I keep the guard?
Okay. If he's absent, all right. Second place is Adriana, $30 gift card. Thank you, Commissioner Lorraine. Great job, Adriana. Third place is Diallo Bradway, 12 years old, $25 gift card. Awesome. Thank you, Commissioner Rich. Yep. And fourth place is Rebecca, age 10, $15 gift card. Okay, Rebecca. All right. So that, congratulations, 9 and 13-year-olds. Excellent job. And the last category we're in. Did you want to? Oh. Okay.
Sorry, I was looking at the next one. Maya. I didn't have to, so thank you. Congratulations.
Congrats.
See you next year? Yes? Okay, good.
And the last category is 14 to 18-year-olds. We have a first place winner is Aaliyah, age 14. Great job. Aaliyah.
Hi, how are you?
Thank you. Thank you, Vice Chair Scott.
I know, it's pretty good.
And second place is Elise, $30 gift card. Thank you again, Vice Chair Scott. Excellent job, you two. And that would be it. Again, I'd like to thank trustees, village officials, Madam Mayor, and my great beautification commission. If without them, we wouldn't have been able to do all this. So thank you, and we love Bolingbrook. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Before I say goodbye, I don't know if you guys know, on Arbor Day we had a mishap, but it came together. We had a shred event. It wasn't part of beautification commission, but we had a shred event. When I saw them, I saw these village officials and mayor. They all looked so handsome and pretty at tree planting. At the end of Arbor Day, I could not believe how spent they looked. They were working their butts off, and I didn't know what was happening. I did not know, because we were doing Arbor Day, and they were doing their thing. We had tons of residents, tons of people. It was well known that there was an on-site shred event. Our elected officials, our village officials, worked their butts off, and they were warriors. I called Madam Mayor a warrior. So in honor of that, we gave them, because they're our heroes, they're getting a hero sandwich. Even if they don't like meat or not, they can take it out, but there's vegetables in it. But you're gonna get a hero sandwich, you've got chips, and you also have lifesavers, because you guys are lifesavers.
Ooh,
So,
wow.
all right.
Thank you
Each
so
one.
much.
You're welcome.
Most
So they're waiting for
importantly,
you.
thank you guys. Thank you for everything you do.
Thank you. Congratulations on you.
This was,
And Chief Rampa as well, that's one, because I remember he was in there. Thank you.
these were, it was an amazing Arbor Day event. We brought back Arbor Day in full-fledged. Thank God the weather cooperated this year. The last 2 years it rained. Despite all the construction that's happening, you guys pivoted. It was a great event. Lots of entertainment. Sorry I missed most of it, but yeah, you're right. We were shredding away, and it was good. It was good to
Made it
be
work.
part of the day, and you guys did amazing. We heard nothing but positive feedback, so thank you. Thank you to each one of you guys. Outstanding.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Good evening. Congratulations, everybody.
Now, for all of you guys that got gift cards, I have a secret for you. Today's actually my birthday, so I will be, oh no, I'm just joking. Congratulations to all of our winners this evening. All right. Next up, we have SafeWise, an annual list of 100 of the safest cities in the United States. I'm just going to read this and then we'll go into more details. We have a very talented and dedicated police force in the village of Bolingbrook, which puts much time and effort into keeping our residents and communities safe. SafeWise, a national organization that rates the nation's cities in terms of property and violent crime, indicates that the safest city in the U.S. report far less violent crimes than the nationwide average, reporting a collective average of 1.1 violent incidences per 1,000 people. The cities that made the list of the top 100 safest cities are 73% below the nationwide violent crime rate of 4.0. We are extremely proud to announce that Bolingbrook was recognized on this list as one of the top 100 safest cities in Illinois. But we already know how amazing they are. We didn't need anyone to tell us how amazing our police force is. They're available with us at community events, the community outreach. You always see them. They're there during the good times, showing off themselves, their abilities, again, being at events. They were at the Arbor Day event. They're at many, many of our community events, but they're also there when we don't necessarily wish for them to be in certain places. They're not everywhere all the time, but where they are, they do make their mark and make our community extremely safe. Chief Rampa, can you please join us, please? So congratulations to you and your entire team for all that you do. I know that the cameras probably, I don't know that they can see all these amazing men and women standing behind there, keeping us safe and secure
Absolutely.
today. All right. We're going to, I know you're going to speak, so I'm going to do this proclamation first,
Okay.
and then I'm going to let you speak,
Sounds good.
if that's okay. You want me to read that?
No,
Oh,
that's me.
this is you.
That's me.
This is
That's
me.
you.
You put you on top of me. It doesn't work. I'm going to hand you this so you can have it. National Police Week, May 12th through the 18th, 2024. Whereas the Congress of the United States of America has designated the week of May 12th through May 18th, 2024 as National Police Week, and May 15th of each year to be Police Memorial Day. Whereas law enforcement officers are our guardians of life and property, defenders of the individual rights to be free, warriors in the war against crime, and dedicated to the preservation of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Whereas the Village of Bolingbrook desires to honor the valor, service, and dedication of its own police officers. And whereas it is an established reality that each passing day witnesses an American police officer being assaulted while bravely serving the public across the United States. Shockingly, among 378 officers subjected to assaults, a staggering 136 valiant souls perish while in the noble pursuit of their duties. This equates to a heartbreaking loss of one police officer every 2 days, each making the ultimate sacrifice in the service of their communities. Today, as we stand united, our community echoes the sentiments of solidarity shared by cities and towns nationwide as we pay homage to the unwavering dedication and valor exhibited by peace officers across the nation. Now therefore, I, Mary Alexander Basta, Mayor of the Board of Trustees of the Village of Bolingbrook, Will and DuPage Counties, Illinois, do hereby proclaim the week of May 12th through May 18th, 2024, as National Police Week, and call upon our citizens to especially honor and show our sincere appreciation for the police officers of Bolingbrook by deed, remark, and attitude, to make every effort to express their thanks to our men and women who make it possible for us to leave our homes and families in safety each day and return knowing they are protected by men and women willing to sacrifice their lives, if necessary, to guard our loved ones, property, and government against all who would violate the law.
Thank you. Thank you, Mayor, Village Board, obviously everybody in attendance. It's a tradition here for National Police Week that the police department attends many events. I'm very honored to accept this award tonight on behalf of the Bolingbrook Police Department, the women and men who serve you every day in recognizing National Police Week. We honor those that gave the ultimate sacrifice, but we also honor those men and women that are with you here today that protect this great village. Last year, as the mayor mentioned, 136 officers perished in the line of duty nationwide, losing an officer every 2 days. Last August, one of our very own Bolingbrook police officers was struck by gunfire. He was shot twice upon locating an offender that stole candy. Yes, folks, stole candy, and went back to the convenience store and fired gunshots at the front of that store. That officer could have easily been one of the aforementioned statistics in this act of senseless violence. The men and the women of Bolingbrook Police Department work diligently to protect 70,000 plus residents a day and visitors alike. We take great pride in representing and protecting our great village. However, we cannot accomplish this mission without the partnership of the residents, you. Without that, we cannot succeed. Our success here is not theory. In fact, it's data-driven. We were just ranked, as the mayor so eloquently put, by SafeWise, top 100 in the nation in safe cities. It's one thing to say that you're the best and compliment when you're the best, but when it's data-driven, guess what, folks? We are one of the best. By expanding our partnership and trust, we make this village one of the best places to reside, raise our families, improve the quality of life, and keep it a place to grow. Thank you to the women and men of BPD, our mayor, our elected officials, our department heads, for everyone's safety and support. And if you look at the back of the room, you see a lot of our personnel here today, the men and the women of our department. So in essence, we literally have your back tonight. Stay healthy, stay safe, and God bless. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. That explains why you guys were sitting back there. It was written. You got to be in the back. You got our backs. Thank you to all of you. Today and always, we truly do appreciate you and all that you do for our community, both in and out of uniform. Thank you. Next, we have National Public Works Week. There's a lot of weeks this month. May 19th through the 25th of 2024, accepting this proclamation will be our very own Director of Public Works, Andres Orrego. Is he here? Yes. Good evening.
Hi.
How are you?
Great. How are you?
Good. I'll give you that.
Oh, thanks.
Public Works Department are often unsung heroes of any municipality. They take care of all things that help make the village function, from water treatment, our famous snow plowing, road maintenance, tree trimming, setting up and taking down for the holiday decorations, and the numerous events that we have behind Village Hall. The kinds of things you'd only notice if they weren't done. Everybody's house is the last house to be snowplowed. Street, house, right?
Mine too.
My trees, your trees. Anyway, they grease the wheels that help make Bolingbrook such a great place to live, work, and play. This month, we are acknowledging all that they do behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, and everything in between with this proclamation. National Public Works Week, May 19th through the 25th, advancing quality of life for all. Whereas public works professionals focus on infrastructure, facilities, and services that are of vital importance to sustainable and resilient communities and to the public health, high quality of life, and well-being of the people of the village of Bolingbrook. Whereas these infrastructure, facilities, and services could not be provided without the dedicated efforts of public works professionals who are engineers, managers, and employees at all levels of government and the private sector, who are responsible for rebuilding, improving, and protecting our nation's transportation, water supply, water treatment, and solid waste systems, public buildings, and other structures and facilities essential to our citizens. Whereas it is in the public interest for the citizens, civic leaders, and children in the village of Bolingbrook to gain knowledge of and to maintain an ongoing interest and understanding of the importance of public works and public works programs in their respective communities. Whereas the year 2024 marks the 64th annual National Public Works Week, sponsored by the American Public Works Association, Canada Public Works Association. American and Canadian. Okay. Now therefore, I, Mary Alexander Basta, Mayor of the Village of Bolingbrook, Trustees, on behalf of the Trustees, Village of Bolingbrook, Will and DuPage Counties, do hereby designate the week of May 19th through the 25th as National Public Works Week. I urge all citizens to join with representatives of the American Public Works Association and government agencies in activities, events, and ceremonies designed to pay tribute to our public works professionals, engineers, managers, and employees, and to recognize the substantial contributions they make to protect our national health, safety, and quality of life. And I believe you're going to tell us about a very special event that's coming up. Correct?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so smile.
Cool. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Board. Thank you, Administration. Mayor, you took a lot of what I was going to say in my speech, so.
Well, lift the thing and say it again.
Anyways, so just to keep it short, if you're not hearing about any of the things that the mayor mentioned, it's probably because we have the best public works out there. So it's a great thing that you don't hear about these things. It means that we're staying on task, we're doing what needs to be done, and we're taking care of the community. And we can only do that with support from the residents, support from the board, support from the mayor, support from the administration, so thank you all for that. Couple things. One, this weekend at 299 Canterbury from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., it's Public Works Open House. I'd love to see every single one of you there. Please come by. Hot dogs, chips, games, activities for children, adults, whatever. We'd like to see you all there, so please join us. And the last thing I have is I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that we had a lovely competition with against some of the other departments recently, and we actually won this lovely trophy. We played the fire department, police department, and the park district, and I can probably say that Public Works took the title, so come try to take it next year, guys. Thank you.
I didn't get an invite to play in that game. Oh, you knew they were going to say something. They weren't going to just let you. I actually got a compliment for Public Works from our Historic Commission. I understand that we were able to make some nameplates for Hillcrest Cemetery, and some were fading and you couldn't tell who and what and where, and so congratulations to the team that took on that project from the Historic Preservation Commission. So thank you. Poppy Days. These are always fun. So many exciting days. May 17th through May 19th, 2024. You guys gonna come up? Okay, good. Whereas the annual Poppy Day Drive fundraiser by the Veterans of Foreign Wars of the United States and the American Legion has been officially recognized and endorsed by governmental leaders since 1922. And whereas VFW Buddy Poppies and American Legion Poppies are assembled by disabled veterans, and the proceeds of these worthy fundraising campaign are used exclusively for the benefit of disabled and needy veterans and the widows and orphans of deceased veterans. Whereas the Poppy Drive fundraiser preceding Memorial Day is the traditional way to bring attention to the sacrifices made by the nation's deceased war heroes in their struggle to keep America free. Now therefore, I, Mary Alexander Basta, Mayor of the Board of Trustees of the Village of Bolingbrook, Will, and DuPage Counties, Illinois, do hereby proclaim May 17th through May 19th, 2024 as Poppy Days in the village and urge all of our citizens to recognize the merits of this cause by contributing generously to its support through your donation and to wear a Buddy Poppy as evidence of our gratitude to the men and women of this country who have risked their lives in defense of the freedoms which we continue to enjoy as American citizens.
Thank you.
All right, let's get gathered together. Come over here. I'm gonna stand in the middle. You're gonna stand right there. Let's make sure we squeeze the chin that we. Oh, turn sideways, yeah, except I can't. Awesome. You gonna speak, sir?
I got a little bit to say, yes.
All right. And you have to introduce your team.
I'll let my team introduce themselves.
Okay. I'll let you do whatever you
Guys,
wanna do.
please step forward and introduce yourself to the community.
Good evening. My name is Herschel Nelson. I'm the commander of the American Legion Post 1288 here in Bolingbrook, United States Army.
I'm Larry Shaver, United States Marine Corps, President of the Will County Veterans Assistance Commission.
Felix Ramos, Jr., United States Marine Corps, Senior Vice Commander for VFW.
John David, past state commander, past National Council member, United States Army, retired.
Good evening, Roy Pura, U.S. Marine, American Legion.
Good evening, Eric Morris, Commander DAV, Junior Vice Commander VFW, Junior Vice Commander for American Legion also. U.S. Army, HUA.
Good evening, my name is Gregory Palmer, and I'm the commander for the VFW Post 5917. On behalf of the Bolingbrook veterans, we thank you, Mayor Besta, council, and distinguished community members. The Poppy represents the service and sacrifice of the armed forces, veterans, and their families. It also honors the civilian contribution during the wars and necessary support of the communities in which we live. I'd like to bring to your attention a couple of additions to this community this year. As you go out from City Hall and turn to the right, you'll see a field of flags. Those flags represent fallen veterans or family members which have served. Along town, you will see the banners of honor. Those are military veterans that families have donated to be honored on Memorial Day. Once again, thank you for your support. We hope to serve and continue serving this community of Bolingbrook. Thank you.
I wore red for you guys today. Thank you. Matches my outfit. Thank you, gentlemen, and thank you for your service. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
I would next like to invite Deputy Mayor Michael Lawler to join me for our next proclamation for National Cities, Towns, and Villages Month. The National League of Cities is celebrating its 100th year this year and is celebrating by inviting local municipalities to issue a proclamation to acknowledge the contributions of the nation's cities, towns, and villages. We are participating in the celebration with this proclamation. National Cities, Towns, and Villages Month 2024. Whereas the National League of Cities was founded in 1924 in Lawrence, Kansas, as the American Municipal Association by state municipal leagues seeking more coordination and national representation as cities, towns, and villages expand rapidly. And whereas the nonpartisan National League of Cities is the oldest and largest organization representing municipal governments throughout the United States, representing the interest of more than 19,000 cities, towns, and villages across the country. Whereas today, the National League of Cities works in partnership with 49 state municipal leagues across the country to strengthen local leadership, drive innovation, and influence the federal policies that impact local programs and operations. Whereas as the voice of cities, towns, and villages in Washington, D.C., the National League of Cities has successfully championed federal legislative solutions that support municipalities and has worked closely with Congress and the executive branch to educate policymakers on the realities of local implementation. Whereas local governments are the bedrock of American democracy, providing 336 million residents with the most accountable, responsive, inclusive, ethical, and transparent government in the world. Whereas from the nation's smallest villages to its largest cities, America's local governments have been essential in transforming the United States of America into the greatest, most influential nation in world history. Whereas the village of Bolingbrook, Illinois was first incorporated in 1965 and is proudly served today by myself, Mayor Mary Alexander Basta, Deputy Mayor and Trustee Michael Lawler, Trustee Michael Carpenzano, Trustee Troy Doris, Trustee Jean Kelly, Trustee Jose Quintero, and Trustee Maria Zarate, and a municipal workforce of 323 dedicated public servants. Now, therefore, I, Mary Alexander Basta, Mayor of the Board of Trustees of the Village of Bolingbrook, will in DuPage Counties, Illinois, proclaim May 2024 as National Cities, Towns, and Villages Month in celebration of America's local governments and the National League of Cities Historic Centennial Anniversary.
That's a lot of information.
It is.
Well, thank you, Mayor, for allowing me to accept this on behalf of the residents of Bolingbrook. I'm a history buff, so I tell the story often, but as I got elected a few years ago, I came to learn that the state of Illinois has 3 types of government. They are a city form of government, interesting, and it doesn't matter what size, what population there is. City form of government is aldermanic, where they're elected in districts. And one would think that it would be a very large population, but a good example is our neighbor to the northeast, the city of Darien. 22,000 people, 22,000 residents as of the 2020 census. Bolingbrook is a village. All of our trustees are serving everyone in Bolingbrook, not a neighborhood. They serve everyone in town. And so we are a village form of government. And then the third form of government is a commissioner form of government, where the department heads, such as the police chief, public works director, are elected as well as being department heads. And that's a small rural town. So each community chooses their style of government in the state of Illinois. So a little bit of history, and then one last piece. Bolingbrook hasn't been here. Bolingbrook has been here since 1965, but there's a resident or person who came out in the year 1832, John Barber, who set up a post and a place for people to gather and trade goods and things like that. He was, a year earlier, another person came out to the area, and that was a gentleman by the name of William Napier, and he set up a settlement. I'm not sure what town he's named after or what town the name is after him, but they might be a little north of here. So it's a little bit of history of the towns in Illinois. Thank you again.
Thank you. Next, Sparkle and Shine Day, 15-year anniversary. Good evening.
Good evening.
You are definitely sparkling and shining.
Thank you very
Give me
much.
this. Whereas the Sparkle and Shine organization of Bolingbrook, Illinois was founded 14 years ago on February 10th, 2009 by Charlena Griggs Alston. And this year, 2024, celebrates the organization's 15-year anniversary. Whereas the founder and organization members believe that all people deserve to be equally self-sufficient. Whereas the Sparkle and Shine organization was established to provide community outreach and inspiration to benefit both women and men. Whereas the Sparkle and Shine organization, formerly known as the Circle of Friends, has never wavered from its dedication and commitment to provide services and leadership to its many members, ensuring their long-term success. Whereas over the years, the Sparkle and Shine organization continues to provide many beneficial services to those in need by donating useful gifts, funds, educational services, and their time to women's shelters, youth programs, and schools. Whereas Sparkle and Shine organization will continue to serve the community by helping individuals to sparkle. To sparkle stands for shine, purpose, ambition, respect, to be kind, and loving towards others, and to walk with excellence. Now therefore, I, Mary Alexander Basta, Mayor of the Board of Trustees of the Village of Bolingbrook, Will and DuPage Counties, Illinois, do hereby proclaim May 4th, 2024 as Sparkle and Shine Day in the Village of Bolingbrook.
Thank you.
We gotta look at the sparkle.
Good evening, everyone. I'll make this really, really short. Once again, my name is Charlena Griggs Alston. I've been a member of Bolingbrook. Moved here over 24 years ago, have 2 homes here, have property here. This is just a beautiful town. To our wonderful mayor, Mayor Mary, to the official staff, everybody here, my neighbors, church members, it's just a blessing to be here. And it's also important to give back no matter where you are, you know, because the Bible tells us too much is given, much is required. So we may be comfortable out here, but there are people that are struggling, and it's important to give back. And as a formal member of the Arts Council Commission, I served with them over 18 years. We moved out here, and if you go to the tunnel, you'll see our mural. So it's a lot of good things going on. The Art Council is still flourishing, and I'm just blessed to be here. And I thank you all for your time. And God bless everybody.
Thank you. All right. Madam Clerk, have we received any comments regarding anything on this evening's agenda?
No, we have not, Mayor Mary.
Thank you. Is there anyone present tonight that wishes to address the board regarding anything on this evening's agenda? All right. Next up, we have our bill approval, bill listing A, $1,754,743.75. Bill listing B, $2,036,894.97, for a total of $3,791,638.72. Are there any questions from the trustees regarding the bills listings? May I please have a motion to approve bill listings?
So moved. Second.
Trustee Doris, second. Trustee Carpenzano, roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Quintero?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Doris?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next, we have our resolutions. Resolution 24R-031, approving proposal from G. Fisher Commercial Construction Incorporated for the emergency repair on Fire Station 3 located at 376 East Boughton Road. Approximately 2 years ago, the department noticed numerous cracks in the brick of Fire Station number 3 and contacted an engineering firm. The foundation has shifted, causing a brick wall to crack and separate. This resolution addresses an emergency need in Fire Station 3 related to the safety of our staff and operation. The resolution's authorizing measures that will ensure the shoring up of the foundation to keep the wall from collapsing and other remedies to keep it safe going forward. Estimated cost of the project is $200,860.95. This has been reviewed and approved by our Public Safety Committee. Are there any questions from the trustees? So glad we caught it early, or when we did. May I please have a motion to approve the resolution?
So moved. Second?
Trustee Lawler, second. Trustee Quintero, roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Doris?
Yes.
Trustee Quintero?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Zarate?
Yes. Thank you. Motion carries. Next resolution, 24R-032, approving purchase of a special event vehicle, mini ambulance from Diversified Golf Cars Incorporated for use by the fire department. This action will replace the current unit which was purchased in 2006. The village has applied for a $10,000 grant from Metropolitan Mayor's Caucus and ComEd's Powering Safe Communities Grant Program, which would assist in paying for the vehicle. The cost shall not exceed $27,755. This has been reviewed and approved by Public Safety, so this cost is total cost. So if we get the grant, it would be a $17,000 village expense. The one that we have, once again, I think you're familiar with the phrase and the term I'm going to use, is we can't find parts. eBay is not accessible, and
They don't carry the parts. eBay
they don't, that's out, yeah. No questions? Please have a motion to approve.
So moved.
Trustee
Second.
Kelly, second. Trustee Doris, roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Trustee Quintero?
Yes.
Trustee Doris?
Yes.
Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly?
Yes. Thank you. Motion carries. Last resolution for this evening, 24R-033, approving license agreement between the Village of Bolingbrook and Martha S. Kirsch, located at 804 North Ashbury Avenue. This action will license the use of village property as shown on the survey that you have with your packets. It allows the resident to improve and maintain property adjacent to their property. The resident will assume care and continue maintenance of the property and will secure a $1 million insurance policy naming the village as additional insured. The resident cannot erect a permanent structure on village property. This agreement is in effect for a period of 25 years with the current owner and may be transferred to new owners with written approval from the village. Either party may terminate this agreement within a 180-day notice. So, piece of land adjacent to her land, we maintain it. She's now going to maintain it. Maybe put up some plants and make it beautiful. And that's that. Has been reviewed and approved by relevant personnel and officials. Are there any questions from the trustees? Seeing none, may I have a motion to approve, please?
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Quintero, second. Trustee Carpenzano, roll call vote, please.
Yes, Mayor. Trustee Lawler?
Yes.
Trustee Kelly?
Yes.
Trustee Quintero?
Yes.
Trustee Doris?
Yes.
Trustee Zarate?
Yes.
Trustee Carpenzano?
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Are there any residents present tonight that wish to address the board regarding anything not on this evening's agenda? we will be moving on to comments. Before I go to trustee comments, I'd like to make one comment regarding lawn upkeep. I believe the no mow May was until Mother's Day, if I have that correctly. I researched it. So if you remember last year, codes kind of went out and gave a soft reminder of please mow your grass because our ordinance says to please mow your grass. Well, this year, even with the excessive amount of rain, out of respect for the no mow until Mother's Day, codes didn't do that. So what happened? Because codes didn't do that, then we started getting calls of why are you not enforcing the ordinance of telling these people and my neighbors to cut their grass. Well, if we got the call, of which we did, and the emails, we addressed those issues accordingly. However, I hope everybody had a great Mother's Day last Sunday. It's over. And now we have to go back to enforcing our ordinances. So please, a lot of rain, cut your grass because people are complaining. And codes is a little bit busy. So if you would kindly please do us the favor of cutting your grass so we don't have to send codes out because your neighbor called because your grass is too tall. We would greatly appreciate it. Codes would greatly appreciate it. And I'm sure your neighbors would also greatly appreciate it. So thank you in advance for cutting your grass. Good?
Yeah, very nice.
Okay. Tag your it then.
So as you mentioned that, Mayor, I have a picture on my phone.
Of my grass? It's cut.
Not yours, from a longtime resident, longtime family friend. And it's his annual reminder for us, for code to go out and tag that address. I do want to say that on Mother's Day, I did my backyard slopes. So I got my 6-month worth of health club workout, mowing the backyard on Mother's Day. It worked out really well. And fortunately, no paramedics needed to be involved. So, but yeah, it is time to mow the lawn. And the rain has really hit. But on a different note, I want to acknowledge we certainly had a number of proclamations, and it's always good to see the VFW Post 5917, American Legion Post 1288. Those who have served us for many years and continue to serve us, they're hosting, along with Versity Blood Center of Illinois, they're hosting a Hope Springs Eternal Blood Drive on Saturday, May 25th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. As it turns out, that they're hosting at the Bolingbrook Park District Recreation Aquatic Center on Lindsay Lane. That's the same day that Pelican Harbor opens.
Wow.
So there should be a good crowd there, but they're not going to take blood from people. You have to donate. And as a thank you, all those who are attempting to donate with a valid email will receive a $15 e-gift card. Every donor who successfully donates can save up to 3 lives. One thing to make sure that you're healthy enough, drink plenty of fluids a few days ahead of time, and then eat a healthy meal the day of so that you don't feel weak when you finish donating. So,
thank you.
A couple of suggestions. So get out, and thanks to the veterans for arranging that. There are a lot of blood drives in the community, but whenever you get a chance, please do so. That's it.
Okay. This week we have honored our emergency responders with the 50th anniversary of EMS Week. We truly appreciate all of our Bolingbrook EMS personnel. They are out there and they are working for this town. And I can't thank them enough, as well as the mayor and the village trustees. We really appreciate everything that they do. You know, we live in a great community, and I just like to say thank you for that. And I also would like to thank all the kids and a teenager. I noticed there was, I don't want to call her a kid, but there's some teenagers, and I'd like to thank them for their beautiful painting. I looked at all of them, and it just amazed me to see how they draw, and they really put their minds to what they want to do. And it was just amazing to see how talented these children are, and I'd like to thank them for that. Thank you.
Thank you. I see some members of the Beautification Commission are still here. A big thank you to their revival. I think the mayor has noted this at previous meetings, but there's some great energy coming out of that group. I got a chance to meet with them over some coffee the past few weeks, and they're a great group, as is, of course, all of our commissions. But kudos to them, and thank you for organizing the coloring contest. Quick event announcement coming up at the Promenade Bolingbrook on Sunday, May 19th. It's the Team CHD Heart Walk. So 40,000 infants around the country are born with congenital heart disease. This walk supports that research and helps families through their journey. Registration is $25, goes to an incredible cause. The easiest way is to look up Team CHDIL on Facebook, but if not, you can go to runsignup.com and search for the Bolingbrook Walk, which is starting at 9 a.m. on Sunday the 19th at the Promenade Bolingbrook. One other note about the SafeWise acknowledgement, top 100 in the nation. These things don't just happen. There's a lot of intentional thought that goes in, and thank you to not only the village elected leadership, but the staff leadership and Chief Rampa's leadership. There's a lot of intentional work that goes into creating a safe community. That doesn't mean a crime-free community, but a safe community is exactly what Bolingbrook is, and that's because of dedication, as the mayor said, on and off the clock. As you see an officer, please thank an officer for all that they're doing. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Trustee. Just another note for May 19th as well. The Chess Club celebration will be taking place at 445 Trout Farm Road in Bolingbrook. Of course, this Chess Club celebration is brought to you by Camp Katakani. And again, this is their Chess Club celebration, but especially their last Chess Club celebration of the season. So if you're interested, you can challenge their participants, or you can learn how to play the game of chess. But again, that is Sunday, May 19th, from 1 to 2:30 p.m., located at 445 Trout Farm Road. That is all. Thank you.
Thank you. I'd like to thank our police department for keeping our village safe, and you'll be able to see some of them on Friday, May 17th at Duncan Cop on a Rooftop. It's at the location 245 South Bolingbrook Drive from 5 a.m. to noon. So go by and say hello to our great police officers. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Kelly. I first want to go ahead and congratulate our BPD on National Police Week. Chief Rampa, thank you for your amazing leadership, and thank you for your amazing staff for all they do to keep us safe. Andres, obviously, please congratulate your team on the amazing trophy, but you do know that fire and police are going to be coming for you, so start training. Just one announcement, Focus Gala. We are thrilled to invite you to a night of celebration and reflection as we mark a significant milestone in our journey. Focus cordially invites you to our second annual gala to be held on Thursday, May 30th at the elegant Bolingbrook Golf Club from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Join us in a celebration, 5 years of empowering change at our Focus Annual Gala. Again, it's going to be Thursday, May 30th, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Bolingbrook Golf Course. For more information, you can visit focus.org, and that's FOCUOS.org. That's all. Thank you.
Before we, I'm just looking up some information here. We do have a first-time event that's being held tomorrow, Wednesday. It's a mental health event. And I'm gonna, since I don't have all the details on my phone, Joy, tag, you're it.
come up here. Tomorrow, Wednesday, May 19th, at the Bolingbrook Community Center, 201 Canterbury Lane. It's a mental health wellness and awareness event. There'll be a panel of experts as well as a resource expo. Bolingbrook residents and community organizations coming together to break the stigma about getting help for any kind of mental illness or things like that. The time is 6 to 8 p.m. and doors will open at 5:30.
So this is a first-time event, open to the public, spearheaded by one of our residents and several organizations. So we're very excited to host this first-time event, and hopefully it'll be a first of many time event. Thank you for that. 'Cause I didn't want to have to thumb through Facebook, my favorite Facebook. Okay, we have no executive session this evening. I'd like to thank you for joining us, Counselor. Hopefully this was not too painful for you.
Not at all.
Compared to some of the other ones that you might be attending?
Yes.
Very good. Just want to make sure of that.
We're the fun group.
There's no other business before the board. I'd like to entertain a motion to adjourn this evening's meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Trustee Carpenzano, second. Trustee Quintero, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We stand adjourned. Thank you and good night.